Your soul is mine. Master Darts is here. The legendary dragons are here. Waking the dragons is upon us. Here we go. 27 duelists. All of the ones the subs wanted are in here. Well, there are some you're probably going to be confused why they're not in here, but it's part of the lore, part of the story. So everyone who knows Yu-Gi-Oh! And everyone who knows Duel Monsters knows the legendary Waking the Dragons story arc. Otherwise known as the best. I don't consider it filler. I consider the anime as its own lore. It's just totally different from the manga, so I never call any of the anime filler. But everyone who does consider it, consider the manga only, does say, even they say, this is the best filler arc of all time of any anime. And I mean, it's if Duel's Kingdom and Battle City were not here or not in existence, yes, it would be the best Yu-Gi-Oh arc ever, in my opinion. It is very slightly below both of them. I've said this many times. It's my third favorite arc, or technically second favorite, because Duel's Kingdom and Battle City are tied at first. I can never choose between them. So technically, it's the second best arc. Now, or if you want to get, some people would consider that third still, since there's 2 slots above them. Yeah, it's a legendary arc. It was pretty much perfect. There was almost nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with the arc. It's very succinct. It's not quick, but it gets to the point on everything. It was only 40 episode story arc, which was the shortest season in Duel Monsters. Now, season 5 actually was the shortest, but that was before they put in Capsule Monsters, which I consider part of the series. So that ended up being like 52 episodes, I believe. I think Capsule Monsters was 14, but before that was 38 for season 5, which was the least. Yeah, it dropped off a lot in episode length amount after Battle City. So anyway, we all know the story. We know Master Darts, we know Raphael, we know Alistair, we know Valen, but there's not going to be many characters that were in this arc, in this lore. This lore is different. So let's start with Master Darts. Master Darts. Corrupted King of Atlantis uses fallen souls he defeats to fuel his great Leviathan. Hopes to also use the vast wealth he stole from Justice's family and Kaiba Corp to build his hair shampoo and conditioner empire. That doesn't even sound like him now. They must stop him quickly. Well, his hair and shampoo empire could get huge. What are we gonna call it? D for darts. Nah, that doesn't make it. What are we gonna call it? Smarts. Nah, that's stupid. Hair smarts. With the Z instead of an S. That's so stupid. I'm trying to think of ideas about it. You guys come up with some ideas. That's because I always joke about him being a L'Oreal model, so I wanted to make it lore accurate now. So yeah, there's Master Darts. Second character and brand new character from Mitchell Slaughter, Michael Uriel. Manon Breeze's American cousin. His parents are secret spies. One of the top, I can't help but think of Totally Spies when I hear anything to do with spy. One of the top American duelists in the world. Current mission is to take down Boss Keith. Good luck. The older sibling of the 2 Uriel siblings uses soldiers because his dad was a soldier in the US Army before the CIA hired him. Fascinating, Mitchell. You make some good stories for your characters. Really intricate. Third character, Alice Uriel. Same as Michael. Of course, she's younger, though. And, yeah. Now, her true identity was Firestarter. Yes, I know we're using a different thing here, but that's because she masked her appearance. She literally changed her face. Like, not through surgery. I'm saying she had, like, prosthetic stuff. Not prosthetic. Cosmetic stuff on her face to change how it looked. And yeah, this is how she really looks. So all that stuff with Firestarter and Duelist Kingdom and Death Tea was all just a ruse. She was there all along, being a secret spy. Yep, was helping her parents by going undercover and infiltrating Duelist Kingdom. So I just wanted to finish that off. Boss Keith. Darts approached him after destroying Domino City with a wave or a typhoon or a tsunami and submerging the city in water just to make it exactly like his legendary Atlantis. So now Domino City is basically Atlantis 2.0. Keith immediately pledged loyalty to Darts after his gods failed to activate on Darts. Darts iced them just like in the anime. You guys know how that happened when he told the pharaoh to hold him up and the pharaoh thought he was trustworthy and then he iced him. So, or he didn't ice them, he iced the tablet, the ancient tablet, and then it caused the gods to deactivate. So yeah, we're not through with Keith's story though. All of Keith's help was sacrificed immediately to the great beast, including AT. Keith, don't let me be sacrificed, no! Keith didn't care about any of them dropping one by one, except couldn't look when AT lost his soul to Master Darts. Man, Keith, that's a new low. I thought you liked AT. I thought AT was like your adopted son. This cannot be. Oh my gosh. Okay, so anyway, uses all three gods and the seal now only because Darts allows them, but they have limited power. Darts is only allowed a certain amount of power because we know how strong the gods are. They're still stronger than the Leviathan. If the Leviathan isn't at full strength. At full strength, the Leviathans may be even with them, but he has to be at full strength. Like, I'm talking about combined gods. On one-on-one, he can beat any of the gods. But it's complicated. Raphael. One of the greatest side characters in all of anime history. One of the best backstories you'll ever see, ever. And I've seen a lot of anime, and he still has, in my opinion, top 10 backstory. It's just that good. So, his literally all I put for him is same as the anime, because I can't write a better freaking story than that. Come on, lol. I can't. It's too good. It's too good. Being given everything as a child. His parents were filthy rich on a luxury cruise liner. Probably owned it. No, they just were on a luxury cruise liner with all the other rich families. And then his beloved Sonia and Julian with his mom and dad, and he got separated from them, of course, at a young age. He had no one but his guardians on that stranded island alone. It was just so heartfelt seeing him make the fire and then drying the guardians off after they got wet. That almost makes me cry, man. Every time, even I'm 29 years old and that still makes me almost cry. But you better believe it made me really teary-eyed when I was like 9 watching it. Because I was 9 when those episodes aired. So, anyway. Yeah, I think Waking the Dragons was like, it aired late 04, early 05. Or no, to mid 05. Like summer 05. Yeah, because it was the end of just Duel Monsters being on the air. Because GX appeared in the next cycle in late 05. Yep. Anyway, so there's Raphael. I can't do anything, but he's already cool. I can't change how and make him cooler. You like that? That's the shot of him in episode 160 or 176, I think. Alistair. Same as Raphael. I can't make a better story than his. His story is only barely under Raphael's. The military backdrop, Mikey saving, his brother gets kidnapped or AKA unalived in the Japanese. It's just incredible. The little snippet we got of Kaiba with his friends was epic. That was really awesome. All that stuff, yeah. Valen. Now, this is what's complicated with Valen. I say same as them, except let's go with his Japanese backstory because the stuff with the nun. So there you go. Evil Taya. Oh, by the way, I had to stop the video real quick. I had to go to the restroom. Evil Taya. I know, guys. Darts beats her in a duel, but her pure spirit breaks the seal. Remind you of anything from what happened that season? That happened with Raphael, by the way. He is impressed and manipulates her because Darts is a master manipulator, as is Controller of the Weather and Duelist. And Hair Care Professional manipulates her to use the seal and join his side. He is persuasive, lol. Kaiba X will not stand for Darts to use his father's company to get what he wants. Because remember, him and Gozabora are friends here. Now, Gozabora's soul is captured. So he will make Darts pay. So he's basically almost the same, except he wants to rescue Gozabora. And obviously the original, he just wanted his company back. Because Darts absorbed all companies. Giselle only agrees to join Darts' side so she can hopefully overthrow him. What an opportunist, lol. Finds out she had a legendary dragon all along. Timaeus is the only legendary dragon that went evil, although it kind of goes against the anime lore because it's well known, it was well stated, the dragons and the Orichalcos do not mix. Casey, even though she doesn't approve of Taya's choice, she still sees the good in her and will try to reverse her back to that way. Lexi cannot let Giselle go unchecked. This rivalry will not end. Plus has to continue to protect Casey from the power of the Orichalcos. Yami Justice. Yes, he's Yami. Sky's soul gets captured right away by Darts' crew, swears revenge, and receives the legendary dragon Critias in his dreams to use. So he gets the second dragon. He gets, in my opinion, the coolest dragon is Critias. Critias is the coolest dragon. Angelica wants peace and quiet with her new imaginary friend she's been talking to for a long while now mysteriously. And Darts isn't letting her get that peace and quiet because obviously he's wreaking havoc. Bad move by Darts because she buffed the heck out of her deck. It's much stronger. Just wait till you see what Jamie Jams got done for it. Helena, the winner of the previous tournament, sides with Master Darts after he heard of her victory in Mean Girls. It's his favorite movie. Yes, that is my favorite movie. Join my side, will you, little girl? Manon Breeze almost lost in her mind after Darts defeated her parents and Butler and stole their souls. Her only purpose now is to find him and crush him. Okay, here comes the shocker right here. Evil Pegasus. Even though he was already technically evil in the anime. Just a little misunderstood evil. But he's truly evil here. Beaten by Darts. He was beaten personally by Darts in this version. In the anime, Mai beats him off screen. Always upset me. However, Darts rescues him because he thinks he can use Pegasus's influence around the world to trap other unsuspecting souls. Or unsuspecting fools, whatever you want to do. And I hope you like this sprite. This cool sprite with the gray suit. That's awesome. Max Pegasus. This is some juicy lore right here I set up. Disgusted by his own father, since his father took Cecilia's soul in a duel he personally witnessed in their chateau, because they were in Pegasus' chateau where he paints all his stuff. You've seen it before. It's where he paints all his important projects, like the God cards. He witnessed it himself. He promises to rescue them both. Even though he's disgusted, I'm very proud of him. He's still working on it. He's still working to become a good duelist. And a good person. But just don't be a stall duelist this time, Max. Miku was in space when she heard of Earth's danger and disaster. Hurries to assist Justice and Angelica. Soda. Gotta help his family, no matter what. Diana. Since Helena won last week's tournament, Diana is even more... Oh, sorry. Helena is even more ruthless to Diana than usual. Angelica decides to drag Diana away from Helena Helena didn't even notice her absence. Oh man, that stinks. Paul. Excuse me. I need to go over before I say the person. Paul has a connection to the spirit world ever since he was a kid. Oh, he's got like a Luna complex. Grown close to every spirit in his deck, or, you know, Raphael complex or Yugi complex. Yugi was the first, but Raphael was like the second to be connected to dual spirits. Well, I get no, Kaiba's second, and then third, I guess, would be Raphael. Very tall and intimidating. Yeah, he is very tall looking from his actual sprite I saw. However, usually pretty harmless if you get to know him, as long as you're not evil. He was warned about the threat of the Orichalcos by his spirit friends. Very anime accurate. That is extremely because the spirit world was against the Orichalcos, assembling a resistance to stop the allure of duelists to the Orichalcos. Interesting. I like that he has there's a resistance. There's like a whole Terminator thing going on with it. Lego, well, the way, if you break Season 4 down fundamentally, it is just a survival season. It's kind of like a survival disaster movie season, which it worked amazing because Yu-Gi-Oh's already epic as is, and it just took the epic scale from 10 to 20. Lego, created by Lego Man, by the way. Paul and Lego were created by Lego Man. Get it? Lego. Former student of Shoddy's. Ooh. Trying to get his former mentor to come back into the light. Been searching for the Millennium items to make sure they are in good hands. He prides himself on being a good strategist. One night, he was guided to the spirit world by Buster Blader, where he received the Claw of Hermos, the third legendary dragon. So now all three have been revealed. Who was in slumber, and he awakened him. And he was warned of the Orichalcos, so now he knows a new character is ready. Master Miyaki Chiyu, leader of the monks that trained Chiaki. Sensei of both Chiaki and both Paradox brothers, wow. He is known for outsmarting his opponents with his strategies. Avery Bond, now this kid, Mitchell created Master Chiyu and he created this kid. Mitchell, listen, we may have to nerf this guy. He may be too strong. This kid's too powerful, I think, from testing his deck. But we'll go through it this time, because everyone's got pretty OP decks here. A friend of the Uriel siblings, super genius, computer whiz, and master hacker, uses hacking skills to assist the siblings on spy missions. His deck focuses on manipulating the opponent's field. Nicole Bordeaux, a French-Hawaiian girl, Bradley's daughter. She considers the deck she uses stylish and cute since it's mainly females. She's boy crazy, or a little bit boy crazy, will likely be crushing on Justice and Soda and probably darts, as all ladies do. Although that's a little girl, that ain't right. Alright, character number 27 and the final character, and a character I cannot stand to look at, but created by Mitchell Slaughter as well. The last 4 characters were created by Mitchell. Wisteria Raziel. Girlfriend of Michael Uriel. Fascinated by the French relatives, the Uriel twins. Or the Uriel siblings, excuse me. Really wants to go to the City of Love, in other words, Paris. She likes using ritual monsters. Really? We kind of figured that from Tag Force, but there we go. There's your 27 duelists. Let the fun begin. Bring on those legendary dragons. They are nothing to the power of the Orichalcos, the ancient magic. Anyway, yeah, I will see you guys shortly for the tournament. Bye.